Alrighty, so we're rocking with Secret Mage today. My first impression of the deck, I don't like it very much. Um, it feels pretty mediocre um, compared to some of the other like excavate type decks. I will say that the Mage one is pretty powerful, but like I'm not sure really what the best core would be. Like it doesn't really make sense to add the stuff with the Sif, deck, and it doesn't really make sense to add it in with the raw mass stuff either. So it just kind of feels a bit off. I feel like we'll get more support when the mini set comes out, and there might be another a new archetype for Mage that's you know not Sif or like some type of like OTK variant or whatever you want to call it. But I think it's a shot. It's not doing too hot, like too badly. Like I think it was. Let me pull up the thing for it. It has like a decent win rate, roughly around 65.9 after 10,000 games. It's not like terrible. But Aggro Paladin, Dragon Druid, and like Hound Hunter are still, or the Buff Hunter, whatever you want to call it, is still doing much better than that deck is specifically. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. It's not all too bad. Yeah, Paladin's pretty much tier 1 still. Dragon Druid, some other Paladin decks, Mage, Hunter, Warrior, some Shaman lists. Honestly, the meta's not terrible right now. I think it's just kind of hard to find a deck that that is consistently, good enough against it across everything except for like Paladin and Druid, which I don't really want to play. But I mean, I should really play them so I could actually hit Legend. Than just chilling around here and just playing decks that are interesting, but not like top tier or anything like that. This is probably like a tier 2 or maybe tier 3 deck on average. If it's going to be against a tier 1, it feels like a tier C or a tier 3. Feels pretty mediocre. Also, I haven't had any games with it yet where like I've gotten the Reliquary Researcher to like really like get some good secrets. Like I think I only got one game where I was able to play one, and then I just got outpaced. Like you were just playing stuff, but nothing was happening. It felt like, and that's why this deck just kind of feels to me.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Yeah, we'll play the miner here. Rock is actually a pretty good one to get. I think Objection is going to be pretty important in this matchup if we're able to object the Helia or anything else that's like, moderately important to them, then we should be able to steal the game away. Also feels like if you don't open up Cosmic Keyboard, the list feels pretty bad too, because I mean these like 3 and 4 cost stuff, being able to tempo those out too feels really good. Okay, really want to play that. We're going to ping there. I'm going to coin that out and poke there. Let me attack, good lord. There we go. Turn 4, probably going to cold case, but there's also a part of me that wants to throw down Objection because he doesn't have Helia here, he might be playing another time, so just being able to counter it is really great. Although their deck is mainly minions, so this could be anything, or it could counter anything that might not be, important to us per se. Okay, second Pile of Bones. Throw down the Objection here. We're going to throw down another one of these. I'm not going to trade into that. Like we're guaranteed to pull something here, so it doesn't really matter if this dies or not. And we're basically already out of all of our secrets, so it doesn't really matter if this stays up or not. You can play something? Down the ship, sure. The only problem with this list is that you grind through the deck pretty fast, and when you go up against plagues, you just kind of draw them all, and it feels pretty bad. Let me play that. Okay, I don't mind that getting objected. It's not too bad. It would have been nice if it would have been like the Tomb Raider or something, but clearly you didn't have it if you did that. Next turn might be a double Objection and Counterspell play. Yeah. Actually, I think it's going to be this in the Sanctum here. So we can have this ready to freeze, something that's really important to freeze, and then they don't really play very many spells. He's already played double down with the ship, and so I'm pretty sure he's out of spells. So Counterspell is not going to be really important here at all. There might be like another spell he might run. I'm not sure what it would be. Maybe something I would have discovered. He hasn't discovered anything, so that's why it's like, probably just save it. Okay, so he did have it in his hand, so I'm happy that we did object it. That's pretty good. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. Reap with what you sow. So that'd be a good thing to counter as well. Especially since these are going to be coming back too, so. Yeah, I couldn't remember what else was in the list. The problem is we don't have anything else to excavate. Like, we can't even play it. And we'll hope that it hits there. Cool. We need some other, like, draw things in here. There's no other draw except for the stuff, like, Costume Singer and stuff like that. It's just gonna fall a bit short. Water source. I mean, at least he's losing tempo from that. It's not completely bad. Also, why doesn't he have the signature pile bones? Isn't that something from the reward track that you get? I guess he probably doesn't have it. Been lovely to burn that. Okay, give us Reap with Yusao. Give us that one. Yes. Alexis Excavate, that's perfect, because then we can play this next turn. Oh, and Deathborne's an option too. That's actually really good. I'm actually okay not trading, because if we trade there, we might lose these here, so I'm just going to go face. Get freeze there, we'll get an extra one. And we're going to play this. Because we're going to kill our own thing, so these are all going to infuse, and then do that. Get all those back, we'll have that infused, that'll be infused. And that should be lethal, actually. Depending if he doesn't have any other, like, ways of healing or anything like that. I'm not really sure. You could have the Hollow Hound or something. But that really shouldn't be that big of a problem. We have a lot of damage right through here with all that. Did you top deck it? Or did you draw it through Magatha at all? Okay, we gained 5 armor. I don't think... I think we still have lethal either way. Oh, Reska does not matter. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. That I don't think shouldn't matter at all. Okay, let me double check here. So this is 6, 12, 15. That's 4, 8, 9. Yeah. Great. Oh, well played. My goodness. I was kind of scared against this matchup. I thought this would be a harder matchup, but I think we got very lucky and fortunate with how that went out. Ooh. I do not like Druid at all. This is a hand that we want to keep. The Cryopreservation is something that we want to keep in our hand. It's already excavating twice, so if we draw into our Researcher here, that'd be perfect as well. Be able to like object like the Dragon Golem and like maybe even the Splish Splash Whelp would be really great too, so he can't outramp us. Oh my god, and we got Cosmic Keyboard too. This is like the hand that we want with this deck. So if it doesn't work out, it's gonna be really terrible. But I think we'll be fine. We just gotta not misplay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna play this here. Hey, there we go. And we drew into the Researcher too. That's perfect. Now I'm not sure if this cast. Let's see. If you have to twice cast 2 random Mage Secrets. I don't know if you could stack secrets or not, but I think that's something that doesn't work at all. But it'd be cool to get like, you know, multiple objections and stuff like that. We could do that. The turn that we excavate twice and then we could drop this down with it too, that'd be pretty great. That'd be a really big swing turn for us. So the sooner we can get that to go out, the better we're going to be off, I think. Oh, Wild Growth 2. This might be a Highlander version. Because I don't think the normal 30 card version, or the just a basic Dragon Golem, right? Dragon Druid doesn't play that in the deck. So I think I'm actually going to play this first. Poke there. I want to play this because then I'll just summon up a 1/1. But yeah, we'll chill with that. Should be fine. Then if anything, next turn we drop this down. If we don't draw another secret, or if you play something that's worth freezing, we'll just freeze it. Yeah, 5. We could freeze coin, play that, drop down the Conjurer. That'll be quite a bit of stuff on the board, including 2 extra secrets. Okay, yeah, no, I'm okay freezing that. But we won't be able to coin it out, though. That is a little annoying. It's not really worth freezing, in my opinion, either. Let's just play this. We're going to play the coin. We're going to get, you know, some 1/1s here. But this is also set up our Blastmage, too. Go face. Yeah, he's already at 9 mana. That's crazy. Renastra. Okay. So it is a Reno version. And he had a really good curve out into that Whelp, the Wild Growth, into Doomkin. That's really, really unfortunate for us. Let's go ahead and freeze that. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay. I'm going to cast that. Vengeful Visage. Explosive Rune. Okay, cool. Play that. Oh, I thought this was the buff to everything. That's fine if not. Poke there, go face, go face. Hopefully it doesn't get like a crazy impact dragon or something like that, but I guess it won't really matter. We have Counterspell, we have the Visions here, and then we also have the runes. So if we play something, hopefully it'll be enough to blast it, and then we might just have lethal. Like, we have lethal on the board, but this might push us a little bit closer to it, depending. Okay. That's fine. That's lethal still. Does he have another one? Oh, okay. Counterspell. Nice. Oh, and he has a taunt. Yeah, but that shouldn't matter actually. We have enough damage here to clear it off. We have this right here too. We're good. We're chilling. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't actually played this card yet until just now. Well played. Well, we beat Dragon Druid with it, so, or a Highlander version, I guess. Okay, we got another Death Knight. I mean, if it went just as well as it did in the last match, we should be all right.
Let us both learn from this battle.
Yeah, we want the miner in our hand. Oh, keyboard. Okay, let's go. And Objection too. That's gonna be great. Ooh, I really like that card back too. We'll go ahead and play that. Get something down the board to contest whatever he plays. Even though I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just a 1/2. We're gonna play the Cosmic Keyboard on 2. Miner on 2, or on 3, I mean. Yeah, that's good to see. We get trade there, but he might just tap and then trade into it. So I'm just gonna go face there. Doesn't really matter.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Okay. Deathborne, I'd really love to see that too. What do we get from that? 2 coins. This is a very spell heavy hand. I'm gonna poke there actually. I don't really want this 3 damage to get out of hand, so we have an option to ping it next turn if we need to. Or maybe just more set up into a Deathborne. He goes very wide and we could actually remove it. Oh my god, he had the Helion. 3! If only I could have Objection. Maybe I should have played that on 3 then. That feels bad. Living Stone's not terrible, but I also want to play this. Let's see what other... yeah, that is a mech, though. We could actually draw it out. There's no other mechs in the deck, right? Yeah, I mean, this is a guaranteed pull into the Burrower. That actually might be worth doing. Because if we draw into our Researcher at all, well, we've already excavated... we've already excavated twice. I should have went for the other card then. For whatever reason, I thought we excavated... only did that once, but it's fine. Okay, spin the rock on that. That's fine, I guess. Play the coin here of the Burrow to rush ahead into whatever we need to rush into. You have Deathborne as well. Okay, there's his. A little annoying, but we could actually deal with it pretty fine. We could actually go for a Deathborne play here. Nice. I like this setup. Oh, and the Miner actually kind of works as well. We'll do this now. Get some bunch of 2/2s going. Yeah, this works. So it's for each card in your hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it'd be 7. 1, 2. Oh no, it would be 8 because we draw. Really? Army of the Dead? Okay. Really? And you couldn't hit anything else? Okay, that's silly to me. Okay, another Deathborne. That's cool. Let's drop this down. Should remove that. That's extra nice. I like having that clear. Man, that's doing some damage. Maybe I kind of underestimated this card a bit. Excavate something and then just deal damage for your hand size. It's not terrible. Especially when they have an empty board. It almost feels a little bit like Astlar to an extent. Okay, we're finally going to be getting to the legendary. I think we have to play it and then coin out the coin out the colossal guy that we get. Hopefully it's an powerful one. I'm not really sure how big the colossal minion is going to be, what we get, but we'll see. We also beat the Death Knight in it too, so that's actually pretty big for us, I think. Okay. Bam, here it is. The Azurite Hawk. Yeah, I definitely gotta play that. Which one do we get? Okay. Galganeth is not too bad. Do I deal 20 damage to that and then just go and just pass? We don't have any overload cards. This is really nice though. We're gonna do that. I really like the artwork for Azurite Hawk too. I haven't actually seen this on the board yet. I haven't played it like any mages at all. Even like a Secret Mage list either, so I haven't even seen this card be, played yet. Or seen the animation either. But honestly, Galganeth is probably one of the more mediocre ones we could have gotten. Like, even like the Warrior one wouldn't be terrible either, because we could have pulled out the Cosmic Keyboard. And like any other, this is probably the worst Titan that we could have gotten, honestly. Like maybe even the Paladin one would have been really good because we could have buffed all this up as well, and that would have been harder for him to deal with. Okay, so what, he's gonna rush here then? That's fine. Oh. Well, there's still a 50-50 chance that he doesn't end up with it. Oh no, he does get it. Trading, okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Galganeth isn't that insane. Even for him. He could restore 6 HP with it, but it's not like that big of a deal. Yeah. There's no overload cards in it as well, so it just doesn't do anything for him. Okay, so his legendary one's right here. So we can get the Reska back. We could freeze this so we can't, what's it called, activate its other ability, but I think I might have to wait. Ooh, Arcane Defenders is pretty nice. We'll save it for the Reska resummon because he's played the pit boss. This will be pretty impactful too. Maybe we could do some type of setup with the Collapse and Deathborne and get a lot of value off of it. So I think we have to wait for a time for that. Oh. Overfist Boulder is actually kind of bad. Um. Oh, maybe we should have actually played the Objection because could have played it. If we played it there, it would have been, you know. I guess we could be a little bit more patient with it. I don't think is he gonna play it right now? Might wait. If that's the case, we might actually have a big turn to set up because no, that's not it. Is he holding on to, why would he? I think it'd be better to play Legendary now. He doesn't play Legendary. That's actually really big for us. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is fine. He's gonna, I mean, he could test it clearly for Objection, but at least makes them, he might make the misplay and he actually might play it. Yeah, now the chip's fine. It's actually really bad that we didn't draw our, that we drew the Frost Plague there, because I wanted a Cosmic Keyboard, or I at least wanted to like Objection and then play the Defenders too, but it's fine. Yep, so here's gonna come down the Reska. And the Azurite Rats. And so then we're going to go for a Collapse into a Deathborne play, I think. It is annoying that he does get, you know, some value from that. Okay, but, you know, it is what it is with that. It's not too bad. Could also just be patient with this. Could also force all that damage to hit our face, but that might be bad. He could have more burst damage too. Do this. It's fine. Freeze at 6/7 as well. This at least makes it like semi-harder for him to deal with. We also have a 7/7 on board as well. And he can make one of the skeletons a 6/7 too and trade with it as well. But I don't think we... Oh. He just has lethal, right? 10, 12, 13. Yeah. Fortunate. I really felt if we had a better Titan, we could have actually swinged the game a little bit harder there. It's fine. We'll concede that. Yeah, no, we lose. I mean, it was close. Moderately.